in the basic premise of the no pressure selling process, it's let's not worry about the dollars. Let's find out what you want. Let's show you how you get what you want. Dollars are secondary. Okay? There's an emotional side of our decision, and there's a logical side of our decision, right? And would you agree that to buy anything in or out of the HVAC business, whatever I'm going to buy, I have to have some level of emotional attachment to whatever it is I'm going to buy, right? That's the I want it side. That's the you said side. On the other side of that equation is that it's got to make economic sense. I got a budget, it's year 2009, whatever. There's more logic in the equation now than ever before in a buying scenario, I would suggest to you, based on our economic time. So one of the things that has fundamentally changed in asset is we do a lot of price conditioning. Let's talk about price early and often. Okay, the idea that this is going to cost you some of your hard-earned dollars better be up on the table when we first start, because I'm liable to be starting to get one of the things that happens when you're using the no pressure process, when you're doing any type of good value-added selling, is you're sitting across a kitchen table from a customer, and at some point they're reading the value that you're bringing to the table, and they're saying to themselves, wow, this is really going to cost me. I like what this guy's saying, but I'm just getting scared, right? We're going to put together a system for you. I'm going to ask you some questions, and we'll design a system based on everything that you think is important as we design your new system. Now, I want you to rest assured that when we get together, when we get down to it, if you're comfortable with the dollars and cents on what you've selected, then we're good to go. Otherwise, we have lots of options. That's the beauty of being an American Standard dealer, is we have a whole family of products, and we can meet any budget. So I don't want you to worry about that. We'll go through this process, and we'll just work together to make sure that you get what you want and we meet your budget as well. Okay? And that's within the first 5 minutes of sitting at the kitchen table. Talking about the idea of price conditioning and allowing the customer to understand there's lots of options. We no longer get the, oh, this is just about selling 20 series. That's all you're trying to do is sell the high end. The buy-in is happening dramatically faster, because that guy that heard it's all about selling high end, it gets blown out of the water within the first 2 hours of class, making it a whole lot easier. When we're making the presentation, the first brochure that I come to, example, it's the air conditioning family, okay, and it has the Allegiance or Heritage 20 at the top, and then a 15, and then a 13 on the same page, right? In the old way, we really didn't like that brochure, because if your answers to the questions have been pointing me toward a multi-stage system, I would have liked the brochure that just had a multi-stage system on there. New concept, I want to make sure that you know that there are lots of options available to you, that we can meet any budget. So more price conditioning right there very comfortably in my presentation. Let's say we're into that price objection arena. Got down to it, and the Heritage 20 full boat system was, my favorite number I'm using in class these days is $14,295 or $299 a month. And the customer goes, hold the phone here. That's crazy. That's way too much. We still use the same transition. The total here reflects everything that you said you were looking for in a comfort system. If you'd like, why don't we go back and review the comfort concerns and make sure that we didn't include something you really didn't want. In the real world, the customer says, you can review, but you're so far out of the ballpark, this ain't happening. Fine, this sounds great. Beer budget, champagne taste, I guess. Too bad. If the customer just says, wow, that's a lot of money, sure, you go back and review the benefits, okay? Quite frankly, there's not a lot of guys using this process that are really good at that part. What happens to most guys when the customer says, well, you're out of the ballpark, zip, hold the phone, too much, what do? So they do one of two things. They either take away all their profit, or they jump ship to, you said the name, Goodman. And you guys lose. Brand loyalty is part of what you all have to do to be successful in what you're trying to accomplish, and what we owe you as one of your strategic training allies is to help that in the asset class. For me as a trainer, as I'm doing it, it does work. And they're walking at, it's another one of those things where the buy-in happens, because not everybody's going to buy an Allegiance 20, right? There's lots of people that have a 13-series budget, and we were letting those go. Y'all may remember whatever version of the class that you've seen is there's an exercise where we talk about the product line and the benefits that the product line delivers. What does a two-stage system do? What does a Heritage 20 do? Why does that two-stage work? Why does it make sense? All that good stuff. Whether we're talking about the premium solution or the most basic solution based on budget constraints, what do you get? One of the fundamental keys is Mark's Air Conditioning is all about doing it right, fundamentally reliability. American Standard is all about that. Now if I jump ship later, see what's happening? I can't do it. I can't.
Your credibility.
Credibility shot. Credibility shot if I jump ship. It gets the message across. Yeah, you're going to have price objections. Just slide through the line. You got that silver bullet, reliability, dependability. The other guy ain't got. You can stay on your message. New proposal. We redesigned it and we American standardized it. We got a picture of an American Standard furnace, an American Standard air cleaner, and an American Standard air conditioner on the face of the proposal. And if you get into a situation where you've got to give the customer options, first choice just was too much money, flip it over, 2 more choices, 2 more pictures of American Standard products. Fundamental change. That guy that has pushed back to you because he went 92 or 94 or whatever, come on back. Went last year, come on back. You went in December, come on back. New stuff, it's going to go to the next level. If you're not happy, we'll give you your money back.